Welcome to the Smart Weight Loss Coaching Podcast. I'm Dr. Lisa Olson, a board-certified weight loss medicine specialist and certified life coach. In this podcast, I'll share fresh insights and effective techniques for incorporating mindset, habit change, and proven science into your life. Are you ready to achieve sustainable weight loss, wellness, and longevity? Then let's jump in and lose weight the smart way. Welcome back. When it comes to weight loss, some of my new clients report being on a perpetual diet that has lasted for decades, while others have somewhat given up because nothing seems to work. I have a 4-step process for getting started if you're in that contemplation stage of weight loss. You've tried a lot of diets and you're ready for something new, but you're looking for some guidance about how to change things up. Because what we're really talking about here is making a change, making a fresh start. Actually, we should talk about the stages of change for a moment first. Pre-contemplation is when there's no intention of changing a behavior. I'd argue that you, by virtue of listening to this podcast, are already past that pre-contemplation stage. So let's move on. What's the contemplation stage? You know that feeling. Some of us live in this stage for years. You're thinking something like, I should work on eating healthier, but I don't know, maybe I'll start something later this summer. Or maybe I'll ask my colleague what she did to lose weight. You're kind of thinking about it and you recognize that you'd like to make some changes. You're worried about your weight, but your thoughts are vague and don't drive you toward any action. So stage 1 is pre-contemplation and stage 2 is contemplation. After the contemplation stage comes the planning or preparation stage. This is where you start to be specific about what you'd like to do to improve your health or your weight. Maybe you decide to join our Smart Weight Loss Coaching webinar-based program, or maybe you decide to take a healthy cooking class. Perhaps you make a plan to start walking twice a week with a neighbor. These plans start to materialize if you have forward momentum after the contemplation stage. What comes after the planning stage? Stage 4 is action, the action stage, and that's followed by maintenance. But here's the thing. We need contemplation and planning to be solid so that when we take action, our brain is in the right space for it. This is where my 4-step plan comes into play. All of the words start with the letter B. So let me rattle those off for you. Number 1, believe. Number 2, begin. Number 3, belong. Number 4 is simply be. B-E, the first 2 letters in each of the words of this system. Believe, begin, belong, and be. When I interview someone to see if they'd be a good fit to work with me one-on-one, what I'm looking for is belief. Do they believe weight loss is possible for them? That belief can be shaky and often is if they've tried everything over many years to lose weight. But there has to be at least a little nugget of belief, just a touch of it, a belief that brings them to reach out and ask to work together. Every once in a while, I'll meet someone who is so defeated before we even connect that there's zero room for belief. I'll tell you what that sounds like, which is pretty defensive, actually. Someone might say, I know you can't help me. No one can. I've tried everything and nothing has ever worked. And I know nothing will work for me. I'm just talking with you because my friend recommended it, but I doubt you have anything different to offer. What's your program? A meal plan, a certain diet? What do we count? Calories, grams of protein? It doesn't matter, actually. It won't help me. That kind of conversation really breaks my heart for the person because it's so clear that what's blocking them is they've let go of any belief that weight loss is possible. And so they'll probably sabotage themselves if they have to prove it true, even if they do enroll in a program that might help. To be honest, I don't work one-on-one with people who are stuck like that anymore. I have a very small one-on-one practice, which I have to reserve for people with at least a grain of belief, because if there's a grain of belief in there, I can build on that. Sometimes belief doesn't sound strong early in the process, and that's okay. As long as there's that grain of belief, we can use something called a thought ladder. If the belief we're trying to reach at the top of the ladder is, I believe weight loss is possible for me, we may need to start with a more gentle thought that is easily believable. Maybe something like this. I believe it's possible for some people to lose weight, even if they've felt stuck for years. Okay, that's something. I believe it's possible for some people. That's a start. After you sit with the thought, I believe it's possible for some people to lose weight for a while, then it's time to try a slightly stronger thought. It's time to climb up the ladder a little bit. Try this thought. I might be able to learn something new from the success of others who used to doubt that weight loss was possible. Now we sit with that thought a bit and then climb the ladder further. I believe there are experts out there who have helped others lose weight in similar situations. Okay, moving up. Perhaps the next thought on the ladder is something like this. I know there are board-certified obesity medicine specialists that are used to helping people who can't lose weight on their own or with other programs. Just like some people see a cardiologist for their heart, some people see an obesity medicine specialist for their weight. Climbing further up the ladder, you might think, I believe working with a specialist might lead to more success than when I was working on weight loss alone. Or maybe you might think something like, an obesity medicine specialist is not a last resort. They can help someone with a BMI of 27 or 30 or higher. I don't need a BMI of 50 to benefit from a specialist. Maybe your doubting thoughts start to bubble up this high on the ladder. So here's another thought idea I have for you. Finding the right approach for weight loss support is like finding the right therapist, or the right boyfriend, or the right hairstylist for that matter. I may not find my match in the first place I look, but that doesn't mean I'll never get my hair dyed again. Just like I'm willing to try a new hair salon, I'm willing to try a new program because I'm at the top of my thought ladder, which is, I believe weight loss is possible for me. This is what contemplation looks like, friends. If we have a grain of belief that weight loss is possible, then we can walk ourselves up the ladder of belief. And once we have belief that weight loss is possible, then it's time to begin, which is the first topic we'll discuss in next week's episode. Believe, begin, belong, and be. Thanks so much for listening. If you'd like more support during your smart weight loss journey, check out our group coaching program at smartweightlosscoaching.com. Until next time, stay well and stay smart.